Apes do not want war, but will fight if we must. Ape hold human soul. Do not come back.
Ready for a deep dive?
Let's do it.
Today, we're tackling something pretty fundamental.
Yeah,
Human biology.
the basic.
But not just the basics.
You're right.
How we fit into the bigger picture.
Of life itself.
Exactly.
All life.
We've got some incredible material to work with today.
Oh, yeah.
A lecture by Dr. Saeed El-Ashram.
No kidding.
You know him.
Of course. Leading expert in immunology and parasitology.
I was going to say, he's got some serious credentials.
Professor and academic editor for multiple scientific journals.
That's the kind of stuff that makes you go, wow.
Definitely sets the bar high.
But listen,
Yeah.
by the end of this deep dive,
Okay.
we're going to understand not just what makes life tick,
Right.
but how all those little
The
pieces
tiny building block.
connect to the really big problems we're facing.
Right.
Climate change,
Hugely.
emerging diseases,
Huge one.
that kind of stuff.
Can't ignore it.
So Dr. El-Ashram kicks off his lecture.
Okay.
It's called Exploring Life in Science.
Catchy title.
And he starts by talking about something I think we take for granted.
What's that?
The characteristics of life.
Interesting.
We all know a tree is alive,
Right.
and a rock isn't.
Pretty clear distinction.
But can we actually explain why?
yeah, when you put it that way.
Dr. El-Ashram uses this really cool example.
I love it.
Tardigrades.
Tardigrades.
Those microscopic creatures that can survive in space.
Wait, really?
Vacuum of space.
No way.
It's mind-blowing.
That's incredible.
Talk about resilience.
And adaptability.
Life finds a way.
You always hear that.
It really makes you think how
Wow.
complex life is.
More than we realize.
We just scratch the surface.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Dr. El-Ashram takes us on this journey
Okay.
from those microscopic wonders
Just tardigrades.
to the entire planet
Wow.
by explaining levels of biological organization.
Right, from the smallest to the largest. Like a zoom lens.
Exactly. But he doesn't just list them off.
No.
He really breaks it down.
Gives concrete example.
For example, when he talks about an organ,
Like the heart.
yeah, the heart,
So
he
essential.
explains that within that single organ,
Right.
you have all these different tissues.
Working together.
Muscle tissue for contractions,
Of course.
nervous tissue for control,
To keep it beating.
and connective tissue to hold it all together.
It's a symphony.
It really is.
Yes.
And then he zooms out even further
Further than or
to the biosphere.
Ah, the biosphere.
Think of it like this giant interconnected web
Okay.
of all living things
In their environment.
on Earth.
The whole shebang.
The whole shebang. And here's where it gets really interesting.
Okay, I'm listening.
Dr. El-Ashram really emphasizes how intertwined
Wait.
the biosphere,
Oh, okay.
humans are, with this web of life,
Makes sense.
and how our actions have serious consequences.
There's that word again.
What word?
Consequences.
It's unavoidable.
I guess.
It's
Eh.
not afraid to point out how human activities impact the environment
Sure.
and
yeah.
contribute to things like emerging diseases,
Community pool.
deforestation.
Okay.
It brings humans into closer contact with animals.
Right.
Animals that carry novel viruses.
And that leads to.
Increased risk of those viruses jumping to humans.
Oh, I see.
It's a chain reaction.
It all comes back to us.
This understanding of interconnectedness.
Yeah.
It's more crucial now than ever
Why now?
because of climate change,
Uh-huh.
biodiversity loss,
Right.
and those emerging diseases.
Big problems.
Huge problem.
So what do we do?
Well, Dr. El-Ashram, a big advocate,
Yeah.
scientific method,
Classic.
but he doesn't stop there.
He goes further.
He emphasizes the need
For what?
for a diverse scientific community.
Interesting.
He argues that having people from different backgrounds,
Different culture.
different experiences,
Brings what?
a wider range of perspectives,
New ideas.
it's critical for finding solutions.
Fresh approaches
It's like having a whole orchestra.
instead of one instrument.
Exactly. I love that analogy.
It's powerful.
So to recap,
Uh,
we've explored this incredible resilience of life.
as tardigrades.
We zoomed from microscopic cells
to the biosphere.
and we confronted
The hard truths.
about our impact on this delicate web of life.
It makes you think.
Doesn't it?
What actions can we take to make a difference?
What can you do
To positively impact the biosphere.
to create a healthier future for all of us?
It's worth pondering.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
Until next time,
Keep exploring
there's a whole world out there
of fascinating science.
waiting to be discovered.
Absolutely.
See you next time.
Bye.